going to make some salmon fish cakes for lunch. Now what I've got in my bowl here, I've got 200 grams of butternut squash and mashed potato mixed together. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add half a tin of pink salmon. Now pink salmon's fairly cheap, and all you need to do is just drain the brine off it. Use half and half. When you make a fish cake, you want more fish than potato, so I'm going to use approximately half a tin. I'm going to mix it all together, add some herbs, bit of dill, bit of chopped parsley, and then I'm going to panade this. That means dip it in flour once I've moulded the fish cake, brush it all over, tap the excess flour off, dip it in beaten egg, and then add some breadcrumbs to this, and then fry this off in a pan. Okay, so I've got a small bunch of flat leaf parsley. All we do, just roll it up, a little cigar, get the knife, and just finally chop it up. Use the rocking motion, bring the knife towards you, bring all the herbs back to the middle, and keep chopping. And where you thought it probably was a bit too much herb, now you've chopped it finer, and you can see you've probably got a couple of tablespoons of herb there, nicely chopped up. So just take a wad of that, chuck it in the bowl. I'm going to leave some aside. I can always add more, but I can't take it out. Now, I've also got some dill here. Dill and the fish always goes lovely together. About a teaspoon. Now bring the bowl back into the centre and mash the fish into the potato. Just have a quick season. Now all I'm going to do, because the salmon was in brine, is just add pepper. Pepper's a spice, salt's the enhancer. Now just have a quick taste. You can taste the fish. It's not overpowered by the potato. Right, so all we need to do now, clean hands, mould some pâtés. Get your hands in. You can dust your fingers if you want to. A little ball like that. Mould the ball. This is fairly cold, just came out of the fridge, so that's quite good. That's why it's not overly sticky on my hands. Now the pâté process is flour, which I'm seasoning with pepper there. I'll put a little salt in. It'd be rude not to put salt in with pepper, without pepper. Okay, that's ready to go. Here is my beaten egg, one small egg, just whipped with a fork. And here's my final plate, which is the breadcrumbs, toasted breadcrumbs. Okay, that's a pâté. My salmon and fish cake balls have been resting in the fridge for 10 minutes to firm up. What I'm going to do now is add these to the flour, coat these, and we're ready to rock and roll. So just brush the fish cakes with the breadcrumbs. If you want to be daring, go back into the egg again. Turn it over. Put some more breadcrumbs on it. Just remember to retain the shape, and once you're done, making sure everything is covered, obviously. Once you're done, put it on some greaseproof paper until you're ready to cook. Double dip in the egg again. Get that good and soggy. Back in the crumbs. Making sure you retain the shape and you coat your fish cake. And plenty of breadcrumbs. There's our fish cakes already. Now all we need to do is leave these in the fridge for about an hour before we cook them, just so they firm up, and then we're ready to cook these on a medium heat and just brown the outside. The potatoes already cooked, the fish doesn't need that much cooking, so all we're looking to do is put some colour on this and then serve this with probably a green salad or nice parsley and dill sauce, something along those lines. Okay, so I've got a hot frying pan here. I've just put some oil in there, brought the oil up to temperature. Now what I'm going to do now is drop my chilled fish cakes into the oil. Now all I'm going to do is do 2 at a time. Now, as we said earlier, the salmon is already cooked and the potatoes are already cooked. So all we're looking to do is colour the breadcrumbs on the outside and make this look a presentable dish. It shouldn't take very long, only needs a couple of minutes on each side. What you're trying to do is just retain the round shape. So we'll just finish off the last 2. There we go. Leave them, give them a couple more minutes. Everything will be lovely. Lovely colours on that. These will be ready soon. So here's our fish cakes. All we've done, got a bit of green salad, some onions, red onion, very thinly sliced. Don't want to spoil the fish cakes with a very hot onion. And all I've done is cut some lemon wedges. Here we go, ready to sprinkle over the fish cakes. Lemon juice over the salad is quite good too. So here goes nothing. It's crunchy, it's hot. You can taste the delicate salmon in there. We used more fish than potato, hence we could taste the salmon. It's lightly flavoured with dill, it's not overly powerful. And there's a bit of parsley in there too, you can taste everything. This is a lovely brunch or evening supper. Very crunchy as well. I think you should go on to make this. Very simple, only took about 10 minutes, and you can guarantee what you've put in there. Bit of salt, bit of pepper, fish, potatoes how you cooked them. None of the shop bought rubbish that you can get and processed food, excess sugar, excess salt. There's none of that in here, hence the reason I decided to make them. I hope you're going to make them too.